So once again, a very good evening to all of you. Let us see question number 9. The two eigenvalues of 2, 1, 1p are in the ratio 3:1. This was your 2 marks question. Two eigenvalues of 2, 1, 1p are in the ratio 3:1. Okay, eigenvalues are in the ratio 3:1. For p equal to 2, then another, okay. So two eigenvalues are in the ratio 3:1 for p equal to 2. So they are in the ratio of this for p equal to 2. Then another value of p, we have to find another value of p. So we are having two values of p over here. So you have to find another value of p such that the eigenvalues of the matrix are in the same ratio 3:1. So you have to find another value of p such that your eigenvalues are in the same ratio 3:1. So for the same ratio 3:1, exactly there exist two different values of p. Right, this is your question. Understand this question carefully. From those two values of p, they have given you one value of p and they are asking you another value of p. So I'm repeating this question once again. The two eigenvalues of 2, 1, 1p matrix are in the ratio 3:1 for p equal to 2. Then find another value of p such that eigenvalues are in the same ratio of 3:1. Okay, so let us try to find this out. So how we can find this? Tell me. Understand this question carefully. Here they are telling that, or what we know about, suppose I am telling here my first eigenvalue lambda 1 and lambda 2, they are in the ratio 3:1. So if lambda 1 is 3x, then lambda 2 will be x, isn't it? This is how we can assume ratio, papa. So if lambda 1 is equal to 3x, lambda 2 equal to x. Now from properties, I know that lambda 1 plus lambda 2 equal to trace of matrix, that is 2 plus p. Therefore 3x plus x is equal to 2 plus p. That is 4x is equal to 2 plus p. Right. Now from here I am not able to find neither x nor p. Okay. Another thing. Yes, they are telling p equal to 2. आप p equal to 2 रखोगे तो एक pair of eigen value मिलेगी यहाँ पे. But what about other p आप यहाँ पे कैसे निकालोगे? तो यहाँ से हम आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते. Right? How to proceed further we don't know how to find next p. क्योंकि एक तो आपको एक यहाँ पे आप तो समझो p की वैल्यू आप 2 रखोगे यहाँ पे. So if you will put value of p equal to 2, so 4x will be 2 plus 2, that is 4. So if 4x is equal to 4, x will be equal to 1. Now, if x is equal to 1, then lambda 1 is equal to 3 and lambda 2 is equal to 1. Lambda 1 is equal to 3 and lambda 2 is equal to 1. So lambda 1 will be your 3 and lambda 2 will be your 1. Then what? Right, we have to find another value of p. From here, we cannot find another value of p. So understand this. Whatever next condition or what is the next property we are having for eigenvalue and matrix, that product of eigenvalue will give me determinant of this matrix. And what is determinant of this matrix? It is 2p minus 1. So therefore lambda 1 into lambda 2 will become 2p minus 1. So here if I am taking lambda 1 into lambda 2, 3 into 1, 3, which is equal to 2p minus 1. See over here. So 3 into 1, 3 equal to 2p minus 1. So therefore 3 plus 1 equal to 2p. So 2p equal to 4, p equal to 2, same value only. Okay, so there is no use of this method. Okay, so we have to think another method over here. Okay. So see, if I'm thinking for another method, okay. Okay. Now, here they are telling that there exist two different values of p, and for both of them, lambda 1 and lambda 2 are in the ratio 3:1. Okay. So here, if I apply first property, that is lambda 1 into lambda 2, their product should be equal to 2p minus 1. I am writing in this form only. Lambda 1 into lambda 2 equal to 2p minus 1, this form. Understand here this carefully. And also I know that lambda 1 plus lambda 2 equal to 2 plus p. Okay. So by using these two, I am going to do something over here. Understand this carefully. So lambda 1 is 3x. If I'm assuming lambda 1 equal to 3x, then lambda 2 is what? X. Okay. It is equal to 2p minus 1. So 3x into x, it is 3x square equal to 2p minus 1. So can I get value of x from here in terms of p? Lambda 1 plus lambda 2 equal to 2 plus p, then 4x equal to 2 plus p. But here I have put value of p as 2, but I am not getting anything. Let me write this x in form of p only, right? So here x will be 2 plus p by 4 or not? X will be 2 plus p by 4 or not? Understand this question carefully. Here from here, by putting value of p, we came to know that we are not getting anything further, right? How to proceed further? We are stuck over here. So now I'm not putting value of p, I'm putting p as it is. Okay. So x will be 2 plus p by 4 over here. The reason you will know at the end of this question, wait, so 2 plus p by 4 whole square is equal to 2p minus 1. That's why it is important question. So it is 3. Now divide by 4 square. 4 square will become 16. 2 plus p whole square, a square, plus 2 to the 4p plus b square, that is p square, equal to 2p minus 1. I can multiply 16 over there. So this will become, therefore 3, 2 square is 4, plus 4p plus p square will become 16 into 2p minus 1. If I simplify further, 4 3s are 12, plus 4 3s are 12p, plus 3p square equal to 16 2s are 32p minus 16. Okay. So अब सारी terms को हम left side लेके आते हैं, right? Let us take all the terms on left hand side. So this equation will become 3p square plus 12p minus 32p plus 12 plus 16 equal to 0. So after simplification, we will get 3p square plus 12 minus 32, that is minus 20 or not, plus 28 equal to 0. Now let us multiply 28 into 3, right, and try to find its factor such that its summation should be 20. Okay, so 14 2s are 28, and this is 3 as it is, so 3 2s are 6. So 14 into 6, and its sum will be 20. So this can be written as 3p square minus 6p minus 14p plus 28 equal to 0. From first two terms, it will become p minus 2 from these two terms, right? And from last two terms, if I take minus 14 as common, then also it will become p minus 2. So if I take p minus 2 as common, this will become 3p minus 14 equal to 0. So here your p will be 2 and p will be equal to 14 by 3. Okay, and see, they have given us one value of p is 2. Find other value of p. So other value of p will be 14 by 3. Is it clear? Right. Is this question clear? I'm repeating this question once again. So this is your conceptual question. Now how you should know that how to proceed in this manner. That means we don't have to put any value of p and we have to proceed like this, that I'm telling you. So whenever you can expect this type of question in exam, then first divide this question, right? They are telling you that for p equal to 2, eigenvalues are in this ratio, as well as there is one another value of p for which eigenvalues are in same ratio. So we are having two values of p. Now, in which cases you are having two values of variable? Definitely when you are going to have quadratic equation, because when you are going to simplify this quadratic equation, you will have its two roots and both the roots are going to give you two different values or two same values, right? So quadratic equation is going to give you two different roots. So that means you should have quadratic equation over here. So if you want to find two values of p for simple one condition, you have to find two values of p for single condition. That means you should have quadratic equation in variable p. Now in earlier cases, if I am putting value of p, definitely it is going to satisfy the condition, definitely it is going to satisfy the situation. But by putting value of one variable in quadratic equation, you are not able to find value of other variable or second value of that variable only. Okay, so in this case, or in this type of problems, never put value of one, right? Or whenever you are having two values of p, don't put any one value of p. Okay, because if you'll put that value of p, you will come to that point only again and again, right? You are not going to find another value of p. So if you have to find another value of p, your focus should be on to construction of quadratic equation. If you have to find another value of p, just construct one quadratic equation and then find two values simultaneously. Now, how you can construct quadratic equation in variable p? A simple condition, just don't put value of p and simplify as it is. So if they have given to you that two eigenvalues are in the ratio 3:1, so first is suppose 3x, another one is x, or you can assume one as lambda and another will be 3 lambda. So from this eigenvalues, we are having two values. One is lambda 1 plus lambda 2 and another one is lambda 1 into lambda 2. Okay. So lambda 1 plus lambda 2 will become 2 plus p. Lambda 1 into lambda 2 will become 2p minus 1, right? Because of trace of matrix and determinant of matrix. So lambda 1 plus lambda 2, 2 plus p, and lambda 1 into lambda 2 is 2p minus 1. So for first condition, if I'm putting lambda 1 equal to 3x and lambda 2 equal to x, by simplification, I can find value of x. Okay. But sorry, I can find value of x in terms of p. Now lambda 1 into lambda 2 equal to 2p minus 1. For this case, if I put this into 3x and x, so I can convert this x in form of p. After simplification, I'll get quadratic equation in p, and after simplifying this quadratic equation or finding its factors, I can get two values of p, from which one is already given in the question, so another will be my answer. Is it clear? Please give me some response. Okay, shall we move to next question? Okay, great. So let us see next question, right? So that's why this question is important. Question number 10. For the matrix A 3 by 3 satisfying the following equation, that is A 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then the eigenvalues are, right? And let me show you this condition, then we will find its eigenvalues. Okay. So understand this first. So for the matrix A 3 by 3, they are asking us that for a matrix A which is having order 3 by 3 and satisfying one condition, what is that condition? A into 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now tell me how we can find this. Think about it. A should be what? Just observe this two matrix carefully. Right. A यहाँ पे ऐसा तो क्या होगा कि वैसा होगा. देखो, if you observe these two matrices carefully, so your three rows are 1 2 3 7 8 9 and 4 5 6, and in output these three rows are 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 8 9. So if I'm telling you that, understand this question carefully. If my question, let me change the question. If it will be like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. If I am telling you that this is the condition, if A is satisfying this condition, then what should be your A? First give me this answer. If A is satisfying this condition, then what should be your A? Yes, I. Very good. Right. So your A should be I, identity matrix. Right. So here your A should be I. I means 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So your A should be I. So what about second condition? If A into one another matrix is equal to this, अब यहाँ पे आप ऑब्जर्व करो स्टूडेंट्स, तो जो आपकी फर्स्ट रो है वो एज इट इज है, फर्स्ट रो इज एज इट इज, योर सेकंड रो एंड थर्ड रो आर गेटिंग स्विच्ड, राइट. यहाँ पे आपकी जो सेकंड रो है 7 8 9, that is becoming here third row, and you are having third row over here 4 5 6, which is becoming here second row 4 5 6. Okay, so here if you try to think of A, then see over here, in above question your first row was as it is, because we all know that we are going to multiplying with row with column. Okay, and here our first row is as it is, right? So this is our product of first row first column, this is our product of first row second column, and this is our product of first row third column. So means, sorry, my mistake, this one is product of first row and first column, right? So if I'm multiplying 1 2 3 with 1 0 0 only, okay, with this only 1 0 0, so what will be my resultant matrix? See, row into column. So I am going to multiply row of A with column of this 1 7 4, so I'll get 1 only, right? And in second case I will get here 1 0 0 into okay, see over here. Okay, now समझो अब यहाँ पे कि अगर मेरी फर्स्ट रो सिर्फ 1 0 0 होगी, if my first row is 1 0 0, so I'll multiply 1 0 0 with 1 2 3, right? Understand over here. To complete understanding, I'm again writing over here this multiplication. So this multiplication I'm writing over here, right? I have to take A or find value of A. This is A. I am assuming first row as 1 0 0. Now my here this matrix is 1 2 3 7 8 9 4 5 6, such that my answer should be this. Okay, so here 1 0 0 into 1 7 4, row into column, it will give me value 1. 1 0 0 into 2 8 5, 2 into 0 plus 0, it will give me 2. 1 0 0 into 3 9 6, similarly it will give me 3, isn't it? क्या पहली रो क्लियर हो गई? मतलब ए की पहली रो तो आपकी 1 0 0 होगी, राइट? यू विल गेट फर्स्ट रो ऑफ ए एज 1 0 0. ओके, चलो, इन अ सिमिलर वे इफ आई फाइंड सेकंड रो ऑफ ए, समझना, सो इफ आई फाइंड सेकंड रो ऑफ ए, अब यहाँ पे आपका ये 7 8 9 है, वो आपका थर्ड रो बन रहा है. ओके, सो if I multiply this 7 8 9, so this element will come to third row. So अगर मैं यहाँ पे हमारी second row ले रहा हूँ 0 0 into 1, okay, instead of 0 1 0, ये आपका 0 1 0 था, मैं इसको चेंज कर रहा हूँ. So instead of 0 1 0, I'm taking 0 0 1. So let us multiply row into column. So 1 into 0 1, 7 into 0 7 plus 4 into 1 4. So I'll be having 4 over here, right? Now whatever elements I'm having in third row over here, that will come to second row, because in second row I am putting 1 at third place. Now 2 into 0 2 plus 8 into 0 8 plus 5 into 1 5. 3 into 0 0 plus 9 into 0 0 plus 6 into 1 6, isn't it? So when I'm multiplying this with 1 0 0, I'll get 1 2 3. When I'm multiplying this with 0 0 1, I will get 4 5 6. That is third row in second place. In the same way, now I want second row in third place. Yes. So last row should be 0 1 0, because whatever are elements in R2, that I want in R3 place. So that's why I'm taking in R3 in second position. I'm taking here 1. So now I multiply this with 0 1 0. So 1 into 0 will become 0, 7 into 1 will become 7, and 4 into 0 will become 0. Sorry, so this is 7. In the same way, 2 into 0, 2, 8 into 1, 8, plus 5 into 0, 0. 3 into 0, 0, plus 9 into 1, 9, plus 6 into 0, 0. So it is 9. Is it clear? So whenever you need to switch any row or column, now you need to know what you have to take as A, right? So if you need to find same matrix as output, your A should be identity matrix. If you have to switch two rows, just switch those two rows in identity matrix. You have to switch, suppose R1 and R3, then switch R1 and R3 in identity matrix. If you have to switch R2 and R3, then switch R2 and R3 in identity matrix. Is it clear? Please give me some response. Okay. A is clear to you or not? And what they are asking, eigenvalues of A. Okay, I am repeating this once. Right, एक बार वापस रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, समझना है यहाँ पे. तो नहीं तो यहाँ पे मैं वापस लिख रहा हूँ, राइट. इट्स मल्टीप्लीकेशन. जब आप A को 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 को 1 2 3 7 8 9 और 4 5 6 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं, तो आपका आंसर आना चाहिए 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. ठीक है. तो अब यहाँ पे हम कंडीशन क्या यूज कर रहे हैं समझना. So whenever I am multiplying over here with first row, I should get an answer first row. So I know that what is my order of multiplication of two matrices? Row into column, row into column, row into column, right? So all these elements I want here at first place only, right? और ये सारे elements आपके first element हैं, तो वो यहाँ पे multiply होंगे row के first element से. Okay. तो रो के फर्स्ट एलिमेंट को मैंने 1 रख दिया, बाकी सारे 0 रख दिए. सो 1 into 0 into 0 multiply with 1 into 7 into 4, it will give me only 1 into 1 1, because all the other elements will be 0. 1 0 0 multiply with 2 8 5, so 1 into 2 will give me 2. 1 0 0 in product with 3 9 6, it will give me 3. So it is 1, it is 2, it is 3. Okay. अब अगर मैं इन दोनों को चेंज कर रहा हूँ, राइट, मतलब आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स के कंपेयर में, अब मुझे क्या करना है समझना. इन सेकंड प्लेस आई वांट 4 5 6, एंड 4 5 6 यहाँ पे मेरे थर्ड प्लेस पे है. सो फ्रॉम थर्ड रो आई वांट दिस 4 5 6 इनटू सेकंड रो. ओके. So now in how I get my second row, when I'll multiply my second row with third column, or with each column, right? Second row with first column, it will give me first element. Second row with second column, it will give me this element. Second row with this column, it will give me this element. Now I want these elements as 4 5 6, so that's why I am taking to consider this 4 5 6 to bring this 4 5 6 from here to here. This 4 5 6 are at third place, so at third place I am taking 1. Okay, so when I'll multiply this 0 0 1 with 1 7 4, so this 2 will become 0 and I'll get only 4. When I'll multiply 0 0 1 with 2 8 5, this 2 8 will become 0 and I'll get only 5. When I'll multiply this 0 0 1 with 3 9 6, this 3 9 will become 0 and I'll get only 6. Isn't it? In the same way, over here, this is 0 1 0, this is 1 7 4. So 1 into 0 will become 0, 7 into 1 will become 7, plus 4 into 0 will become 0. Okay. 0 1 0 into 2 8 5, right? If I'm taking over here in second place, so my second row will come at third place. Is it clear now? Okay. Okay, Mahima, clear? चलो. So अब हमें now we have to find eigen values of A. Okay. So how we can find eigen values of A? So now we are knowing this A. Okay. Or another method is you have to take its inverse. Right. If this matrix is here, if this matrix will go to that side from right hand side, so you have to take whole inverse of this matrix. So this will take so much time, right, to find inverse. Definitely you have to use shortcut. Okay. So therefore, now to find eigenvalues of A, we are going to consider characteristic equation. So characteristic equation here will become determinant A minus lambda I equal to 0. So therefore determinant 1 minus lambda 0 0 0 0 minus lambda 1 0 1 0 minus lambda is equal to 0. Sure. So you can solve this determinant easily, right? You can observe in first column you are having only one element. So from here, if you are observing this, so 1 minus lambda is going to multiply with minus lambda into minus lambda, minus minus plus lambda square minus 1 equal to 0, isn't it? So this will be easy. So therefore it is 1 minus lambda, lambda square minus 1 will become lambda minus 1, lambda plus 1 equal to 0. So if you take 1 minus lambda equal to 0, you will get lambda equal to 1. Here also you will get lambda equal to 1. And here you will get lambda equal to minus 1. So eigenvalues are 1, 1, minus 1. Right? Now based on the options, you can write your answer. So in the same way, you can expect this type of question for 2 by 2 as well. Right? Now just give me this answer in shortly. Suppose this question same came for 2 by 2 and they are asking that A into 1 2 3 4 is becoming 3 4 1 2, right? First and second row are going to change. So what should be your A? First row and second row are being interchanged. Okay, first row second row पे interchange हो रही है 1 2 3 4. So what should be your A? बोलो यहाँ पे आपकी सेकंड और थर्ड रो इंटरचेंज हो रही थी.
0 1
यस, हाँ, 0 1 1 0, isn't it? Just you have to interchange same rows in identity matrix. Is it clear? Okay. Now I have explained you one thing when we were discussing of rank. If you are applying any row operation to identity matrix, right? So after applying any row operation to identity matrix, after that whatever matrix is coming, it is called your elementary matrix. Okay, what was the definition of elementary matrix? That if you are applying any elementary operation to identity matrix, then whichever matrix is coming, it is known as elementary matrix. So this is also your elementary matrix because here you are applying R2 change R3. If you apply R2 interchange R3 over here, so you are going to get this A, which is your elementary matrix. Okay. So it is your elementary matrix. Same thing over here. This is also your elementary matrix. Okay. Question number 11. Which of the following is an eigenvector of this? So this you can do by previous method. Okay. They have given us pi triple 0, 0 pi double 0, 0 0 2 1, 0 0 3 1. And four options are, first option is 0 0 1 0, second option is 1 double 0 minus 2, third option is 1 minus 2 0 0, fourth option is 1 minus 1 2 1. Okay. So from here you can check directly Ax equal to lambda x, isn't it? Right. So this you can try from home. आप घर से ट्राई करो, फिर मुझे क्या आंसर आ रहा है बताओ. Okay. Then we will discuss. Let me show you next question then. Okay. So just this try from home. हो जाएगा ना? You try this from home. Okay. चलो question number 12. This came 2 to 3 times in GATE, students. Okay, this is important question. A 2 by 2 has eigenvalues 1 and 4. A is 2 by 2 matrix and its eigenvalues are 1 and 4. With corresponding eigenvectors 1 minus 1 and 2 1. Corresponding eigenvectors are 1 minus 1 and 2 1. Then what is A? What is your A? That we have to find out. Okay, that means for eigenvalue 1 your corresponding eigenvector is 1 minus 1. For eigen value 4 your corresponding eigenvector is 2 1. Okay, so how we can find this over here? Understand this carefully. So we are going to see this step by step. So here our first eigenvalue is 1, second eigenvalue is 4. Corresponding to this eigenvalue, we are having eigenvector as 1 minus 1, and here our eigenvector is 2 1. We have to find A. A is your 2 by 2 matrix. Here also you can go from options, right? From A you can options, they have given you 4 2 by 2 matrices. So you can multiply each matrix with 2 eigenvectors, right? But here if you go from option, it will be lengthy process, right? So here I will use that concept only, that is Ax is equal to lambda x. So since A is 2 by 2, I can assume its 4 elements as A, B, C, D, right? Now they have given us 2 conditions, lambda 1 x1, lambda 2 x2. So A into x1 will give me lambda 1 into x1. A into x2 will give me lambda 2 into x2. So now here A into x1, A is ABCD. I'm multiplying this with 1 minus 1. So let me write here only. So A is ABCD, x1 is 1 minus 1, lambda 1 is 1, and again x1 is 1 minus 1. So if I simplify this, so A into 1 A minus B into 1 minus B, C into 1 C minus D, it is 1 minus 1.